since I've been here is that Hausas, my tribe, my people, unfortunately are not going to allow Nigeria to become what it's meant to be. The mindset of the northern Nigerians are going to destroy this country. I'm sorry to say it. So this is an idea I had, right? It was very simple. Raise money, build orphanages, massive orphanages, and pick up the Almajiris off the street.
They're not going to agree.
Take the Almajiris off the street.
They're not going to agree.
Teach them engineering. Teach them tech. Teach them coding. Take them off the streets and teach them, try to get them up to par so they can compete. And I brought up how every time I had this conversation, I would bring up the 4 Indian kids, the 4 Indian boys, like 10-year-old boys that were online, they were doing the live chat and building an app. Every time I bring up this idea to a northerner, the first thing they ask is, well, what about Islam? What about Qur'ani? What about Islamic school? When I say I have met incredible resistance to the idea of taking these boys off the streets and getting them to join the global age. Like, my mindset is this.
Oh my God. You really have good intentions for your people. You want to bring tech development to them. But unfortunately, this is not who they are. It's not their culture, it's not what they believe in. You allow them to be, allow them to live according to their culture and ideology. Yes, that is who they are. You try to impose another man's, culture on them. They said no way. They prefer their Arabic, yes, and their, their religion. Yes, actually they can develop with it. Is it because, British came and forcefully brought us together, do not want us to develop according to our way of life and culture, just like the way they did. Go to Europe, you see, small countries, some are not even up to 100,000, but it's a true nation, because a Dutchman will not allow, a German man to rule over him or her. Likewise, a German man will not allow a Dutchman, because of that, they separated peacefully. No matter how small, your culture are, form your own nations, build yourselves up. This is what they did. And because they know one of the secrets of development is living according to your likes, according to your culture, your uniformity. But when they say, if we do this thing in Africa, our own is finished, they have to, force everybody together, be fighting. As you're fighting, they are taking what you have to go and develop themselves. Is it not high time we think? You watching, do you think that a white man, this British you're seeing, will ever bring something that will benefit you and I? Do you think that they will bring something this British will allow you to develop? Do you think that them forcing you to stay together? Your diversity is your strength. Your diversity is your strength. Stay together. Do you think that is true? Ask yourself, if actually it's true, you think that they will allow you to stay together? It's high time we think. Remember there was time Obama came up when he was their president, he said, keeping Nigeria one, Nigeria one is a tax that everybody have to come together, to do what? To keep Nigeria as one. You will listen to the clip, after this. Is it not high time we wake up and go back to the way we are, to our culture? If you lose your culture, you've lost everything. If you lose who you are, you've lost everything. Your culture is what makes you who you are. Your ideology is what makes you who you are. What do you think? Let's finish up this man's clip and let me know what you think in the comment section, okay? Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Finish up the clip.
Every corner you go in northern Nigeria, there are 5 people willing to teach these boys Islamic school, Quran. There are 10 people willing to teach them everything they need to learn about Islam. Why isn't there anyone willing to teach them anything else? So when I brought that up, some people were like, I had people going, it will never happen unless I have to teach them Islamic curriculum in the schools.
Can you imagine?
You don't understand. Northern Nigerians are against the idea of changing the trajectory and the outcomes of Almajiris.
We understand.
They say Almajirenchi, which is what it is embedded in our culture. And here's the thing, no, it's not. And as a Muslim, it's haram. I think said it. Any northern Nigerian that wants to step up, do it. It is haram. Because you are not
begging,
allowed to bring a child into this world that you cannot raise.
Yeah.
And there are northern fuck ton of Hausa men and women who have babies with no intention of, they know they
No
only take
means,
care of that
no
child
good.
for to a certain age, then they'll pawn that child off. There are a fuck ton of imams, men in the north, who rely on these kids for a living. They send these boys
Yes.
out every day to go earn a living to come back and
Yes.
give them. I thought of an idea that, look, we need to find a way to raise money, build orphanages, teach these boys tech, teach them engineering, teach them robotics, let them compete with the global populace.
They will not
And every
agree.
time I bring this up, every fucking Hausa person I tell this shit to wants to argue with me. They say it's not going to. They are vehemently against this. So I need you to understand. I need to ask you, how will Nigeria as a fucking country compete with the likes of Ghana, South Africa, Malaysia,
we
Singapore,
have the
Indonesia,
Northerners with us.
when the northern Nigeria is part of Nigeria?
Enough you walk.
The most fucked up thing I'm going to have to say as a Hausa man is, for Nigeria to advance, they have to get rid of Hausa.
Can you
They have to
imagine?
get the north Nigeria. It can never work.
Now Hausa man they talk
This
so.
is a sad realization that it can never work. Like, this is insane. And I am Hausa. This is fucking crazy. Wait, let me show you something. Right here, this is attestation of citizenship from New York. As you can see, I am from Shanono local Gwamang in Kano State. I am as fucking northern Hausa as it fucking gets. I am as Aboki as it could possibly fucking get. And I am saying, Nigeria, to win, to compete on the global stage, Nigeria will have to.
Keep Nigeria one is a task that must be done. Today I urge all Nigerians, from all religions, all ethnic groups, and all regions, to come together and keep Nigeria one.